Well, everyone, it's Sunday, June 25th, 2023. I am Doug. It is time once again to play Wordle. Dinky, right? In case you haven't tried it yet, I recommend starting off with Brave and Clump. I typically try to do single word openers. I don't think I've done Clomp, C-L-O-M-P. So I'm intrigued. I like what I'm seeing, so let's give it a go. And Clomp. Oh, out of position is what we get for Clomp. All right. Interesting start. Interesting start. Interesting letters. Okay, let's see. Where are we going to go next here? It's wide open in terms of some of the old favorites, the classics. You know, we haven't done in a while is train. And of course, it's a word of some fame here on the channel. Of course, being famous for, it was his last year, someone had suggested train. We used it, and it was the answer. We got it in one. So let's see what happens with train for eval, obviously, since we know there's an O in the answer. And train gets us an R. So now we have an R and an O out of position. Okay. Slow progress this time around. We'll probably be inclined to want to do one more full 5-letter eval. Of course, we've got a bunch of really good letters here that are unused. We got the E and the U on the vowel front. We got S hanging out there. Let's see. What would make sense here? I was thinking duels would have been fun, except for the fact that we've tested the L. We'd only get 4 letters on that one. I want to see first if I can find something that might get me 5 unique letters. Let's see. What could we do here? If we hold off on the U and just focus on the E, I suppose we could do fudge. We wouldn't get the S from that. We could do fudgy. So it's, yeah, but, as much as I love fungi, I think I'm going to go with straight fudge here because I think the E is more important to us than the Y right now. So you know what? Yeah, we'll go with, at the risk of annoying or getting fudgy upset with us, we're going with regular fudge today. And let's see what we evaluate there. So fudge, look at that. I'm glad I did. Sorry, Fudgy, but that was the right decision. We have a D now in position in the middle, and now we have R, O, and E out of position, so things are starting to develop. So let's see here. I suppose I want to envision the R in the front. We could have the E or the O in the second spot. You know what's interesting? Hold on. Now look at this. If we put the O here, we know the D is here, and we know in this scenario the E must be in the 4th spot. I see rodeo. Yeehaw! That's my rodeo voice. I see a rodeo here. And even if it's not the answer, I mean, as you imagine, we get a lot of great position information, but I feel good about that. I think that could do it. Well, I mean, let's give this a go. It's a Sunday. You know what I like to say? If you're out at the rodeo, if you live in a geographic location inclined to hold rodeos on the weekend, you are going to have to shout out the catchphrase. If this is the answer, I would just make my day if someone was actually at the rodeo and watching this, like during intermission. Anyway, nonetheless, is the answer to today's puzzle the word rodeo? Yes, it is! And a yeehaw! To boot. I'm being silly today, but sometimes you like to be. There we go. We keep our streak intact on the 56th day of the season. Dinky, thank you so much for that suggestion. And thank you, everyone who participates in the chat. I'd love to hear the comments. We have some fun conversation in there each and every day, so feel free to jump on in. The water's fine. Folks, thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow for some more Wordle.